Social anxiety can cause a lot of damage, from your work to your relationships to the health of the inner world of the mind. It creeps up on you, grabs you by the throat, and every day it strangles you just a little bit more. Before you know it, what started off as having a fear of speaking up to your boss and not hanging out with your friends as much as you want to, ends up with you unable to keep a job, alienating all your friends, and looking back at your life wondering, where did it all go? But you know what the scariest part of social anxiety? The fact that no one believes you have a problem. When you share your thoughts and your worries with them, you're just told you're being dramatic or insecure. It is just so unfathomable to people that we have anxieties about things that are so innate to them that we're just told to build some confidence and stop thinking so much. So I decided to make a 3-part series on the damage of social anxiety to show people the gravity of invalidating social anxiety and preventing people from getting the help they need. Today's topic is how social anxiety affects your work life. Now, before I jump right in, let me introduce myself for those who are new here. My name is Asha, and I work with people who struggle with severe social anxiety and avoidant personality disorder, and I help them go from being terrified of socializing, having panic attacks, and feeling completely alone, to being confident, making friends, and being able to reach their goals. Now, when you have social anxiety, everything from finding a job to keeping a job is absolutely terrifying. I mean, right off the bat, you're already limited to jobs that don't require so much social interaction. That already decreases your income potential. Then comes the job interview, which is not only nerve-wracking but also panic-inducing. And if you just happen to get hired, you know for a fact that you are not given as much responsibilities or as much income as you know you can offer. And even though you know you deserve so much more than what you're offered, you are not going to negotiate because you're too terrified. Then comes the hurdle of having to interact with your boss and your colleagues and having to deal with office politics. Now, I know that no one likes having to deal with office politics, but people with social anxiety are especially susceptible to the stress it causes because we're already constantly worrying about coming off as rude, as stupid, as someone who has no idea what they're doing. And so when we hear all these things, it becomes our world. We think about it at work, we think about it outside of work, it affects our dreams. Frankly, it becomes our life and it ruins us. On top of that, because we don't speak so much, we don't come as confident in our abilities even though we might be really good at what we do, and we don't jump on opportunities as much as we should, we don't get chosen for leadership positions and we don't get chosen for getting promotions. So we're really stagnating in our career. And all of this only applies if we even get a job in the first place. Some of us are struggling with social anxiety that has progressed so far that we can't even make ourselves go to a job interview out of the overwhelming amount of anxiety. And some of us end up even losing our jobs as the result of having too much anxiety. So as you can see, social anxiety can not only hold you back in your career, it can take your career away from you. So now you can see why it should not be taken lightly and definitely should not be denied as a problem. Now I know this all sounds gloomy and depressing, but there is good news, and that is, it is solvable and it doesn't take years to solve. The biggest step you can take is acknowledging that you have a problem and putting in the right effort to fix it. And what is the right effort? The right effort means educating yourself on social anxiety, doing a lot of self-analysis, and also being willing to do things that make you uncomfortable. And I know that sounds like a lot of hard work, but the skills that you build in overcoming your social anxiety are the same skills that can help you achieve any goal you want in life. And I know that sounds like a big promise, but overcoming bad mental health is one of the hardest things to do. Addictions, weight problems, disorders, all of these are notoriously hard to overcome. And no one is safe from it. Celebrities, prominent figures of today suffer from bad mental health. So when you're going on this journey, know that it's not going to be easy, but you are going to gain the skills that allows you to take yourself to places that you can only dream of. Now I've got a couple of videos that you can check out to get started. Everything from what is social anxiety, where does it come from, practical tips on how to overcome your social anxiety attacks, and a lot more. And I will be making a lot more videos in the future so that I can help you guys as much as possible, because I know you can overcome your social anxiety and I want to be right by your side helping you do that. Now, for those of you who want to work one-on-one with me and overcome your social anxiety ASAP so you can go from feeling terrified of socializing to being so confident and standing out in the crowd and being able to form meaningful relationships, feel free to book a strategy call with me. The link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys soon.